Hey y'all, welcome to my classroom redo classroom tour. The classroom is finally finished. Now, as finished as it can be. Of course, there are a couple of little things that I still want to change out, but those will be done, as the year goes on and as we cover certain things. So I thought I would just give you a tour of what it looks like right now and how I changed it up, because I feel a lot better about it. If you've watched the process videos, decor wise, it was perfectly fine, and that's not important. I know, it makes me happy to have a classroom look pretty, but that's not the important thing, and that's not why I spent time in here over break. I wanted it to function better, and it just wasn't working for us the way it was set up. We just had some issues. It didn't work. So I came up with a plan. I corrected the issues. We start centers tomorrow. I'm hoping that those go well, but as far as just how the room feels, it feels a lot better. So I will take you guys around and show you what it looks like and what I did and what I changed. So we'll go around to the front of the room at the door. So when you come in the room, this is the overview. I have the desks in a U-shape pattern. I've had some issues with seating this first semester, so I feel like I've corrected that with this arrangement. And I love how when it's a U-shape like this, you can do an area in the middle. So I've put our nugget with a rug here. This is going to be our VIP area for each class. I teach 3 classes of reading in 2nd grade, so I have a VIP in each class and they sit here. It will also double as a fluency center when we go into centers, so I really love how that worked out. Here we have our Chromebook cart, and this is where I'm storing centers right now. I'm not doing centers like this, so this needs some work and some attention, but right now that's just where I'm storing it. Up here is vocabulary. Vocabulary is one of my favorite centers. Right now there's not a whole lot going on because I want to be purposeful and meaningful in the activities that I put there, and I feel like if I just try and decorate it and clutter it up, that the kids won't, it won't mean anything to the kids. So I'm just kind of waiting on that. I do have the cards and definitions for this week's words up here so that they can use those for the activities, but right now there's not a whole lot to vocabulary, and that's perfectly fine. Here is our meeting area. So we have our ViewSonic, which I absolutely love. This is my first year with the ViewSonic, and it is just amazing. The books right here, or the baskets right here, these contain our picture books that we have read. This is where we keep our highlighters for when we do close reading, and then sometimes we do a seesaw video where we do a book talk, and I just keep extra papers for that in that little section right there. So this turned out to be a good organization area. I needed something to cover the wires, so I found this circular container at Hobby Lobby, and I ended up really liking it because now it holds some more lap trays and lap desks for the kids to use. Here we have more books, the speaker, lamp, more picture books. This is where we display our classroom book of the day book. I am behind. I need to catch up and add more, but it's a work in progress. Here's the focus board. I'll insert a picture of the before because I feel a lot better about the after. I've added vocabulary charts here, the comprehension skill of the week. These are the spelling words that relate to the phonics skill. I do want to have this section be reader's review. Somebody messaged me on Instagram, and I cannot figure out where the message was, but they gave me the suggestion for this whole section for it to be titled reader's review, which I absolutely love, so I'm trying to find her name to give her credit for that. I just love that idea. But this is where we're going to review all of the past skills that we've learned. We have learned more than this, but my printer ran out of ink last night, so I'll have to add to it. This little section right here is where I'm going to do the new trait each day, because we need to learn how to describe characters and events in a more descriptive way. So we're going to start doing a trait of the day, and it's going to be right there. So that little section, we haven't started that, so that section is just blank right now. These are upcoming picture books. We're about to start our unit on fairy tales, which I'm really excited about, so I have that little bucket right there. this is our classroom library. I'll insert a picture of the before. I'm really happy with how the baskets are now organized. And then I will insert a picture of the before here. It used to have a section, as you can see, of comprehension. I've made the whole thing be phonics, and we just use this as like a spiral review. So it's really good to just get up here and point and the kids read those words. Just a good quick review. And then here is our new comprehension center. I am still working on the charts. That has just been an ongoing problem, but I really want to be purposeful with what I put up there, so I'm holding off on that. But I'm really happy with comprehension, how it turned out. So we have our activity ready to go, just a graphic organizer, and then some books. I'm going to start using the leveled readers that go along with the series, but for right now I just have these little books. They're below level, but just to kind of get us in the routine of this new system, I felt like I needed something that was a little bit easier so that they could, really concentrate on behavior right now and how to do the center. We have community crayons right here, and then test dividers here, and an empty shelf for when we need to grow and have something right there. We have sound card posters here, a chart that ideally would refer back to what we're doing. So once, it becomes a little bit more routine, the chart that we're working with will go along with the comprehension skill so that they can refer back to it. We have more books here, supplies like note cards and stuff, just for me, it's not for the kids. And then here, we've still got genres here. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to tackle the genres there or use that, because small group is here, use that as more of like a reference space. I've left it up, I don't know yet. So this is our small group. I've stuck a bookshelf right here so that we could organize supplies. I really like how that works. And then I've used command hooks to attach, that's unit 1, 2, and 3, the sight word cards, and then just some Bloom's ladder for referencing like higher order thinking questions if we need those really quick. So it's really easy for me to be right here and then just get what I need, or the kids get what they need. So I really like how that turned out. I've got my desk right here, just in a little small corner. I didn't do anything here. I want to use this for that we create as a class so that they can remember those and refer back to those. I especially would like to start using examples of graphic organizers and having them displayed up here so that when they are at comprehension during centers, they can use that to refer back to, or even putting it on that other chart right there. We have the pencil sharpener here. The kids put their folder in the morning there. I've got Bloom's ladders here for us to use at a center. This is I'm starting to use this to organize. Like I've got vocabulary here, and then I did the answer sheets for the Bloom's ladders here. So this is slowly getting organized. There are our community supplies. So notebook paper for morning work, scissors, glue, things like that. Then we've got sticky notes for when we did close reading, cleaning supplies, and then we're back to the beginning of the room. This is a overview of the classroom redo, how it looks now. Okay, so that's it for my quick little, I hope it was quick anyways, I haven't edited it yet, but hopefully it was quick. That's it for my quick little classroom redo, classroom tour. I just feel so much better in the space, and I feel like it's going to function better, workforce a little bit better. So I feel like it was time well spent in the classroom over break. I feel better about it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will talk with y'all later.